I was originally just gonna do this as a speed build, but I feel like it would be more entertaining as a, well, not really more entertaining, I just don't want to continuously do the exact same thing over and over again when I do Terraria content, so I thought it would be cool to try and actually commentate some of this build process. What I want to do for this building, is you can probably already tell, is I'm going to be repairing one of these little abandoned houses that show up all throughout the world. I don't know, I just thought it would be an interesting idea. I don't know how this is actually going to go, or how exactly I'm going to go about doing this. I'm probably going to change up the land here quite a lot, but we'll see. I am going to redo some of the material that this is made out of. Like, it's not going to be all made out of wood. I can definitely already say that. Honestly, this build will most likely end up being pretty similar to my little snow cabin that I made. Just because of how this is already shaped as is. I also might use this time to talk about some goofy experiences and stuff that I've had while building these. Just because, why not? I mean, sometimes it'll be stories, sometimes it'll just be like, oh, this is something funny I saw today. And it's just like a short thing, there's not really much of a build up to it or anything, it's just kind of like, yeah, that happened. I guess the perfect example of this is something that happened roughly an hour ago. There's an app that I have on my phone that I use every once in a while, called Bark, like B-A-R-Q, and it's essentially just like Discord, but for specifically furries and stuff like that. So like it works like you can create like groups, kind of like how you create Discord servers and stuff like that. So I guess in a sense this works like Discord, but with a slight dating aspect to it. At least that's how a lot of people seem to use it. I personally don't, because I don't care. I've zero interest in dating whatsoever, but you know. So at one point, there's a Terraria group on there. It's a very small Terraria group. There's probably another one that's bigger, but this one only has, I think, I can actually bring it up on my phone real quick. It has like 200-ish members in it. So, yeah, very small group considering there are groups of like tens of thousands of people in them. So at one point, someone from that group decided to send me a friend request, because obviously we're in the same group, and we chatted like once because they made a post asking about something in the game and I replied to it. Before accepting the friend request, I kind of just took a peek at their account, because on your account obviously you can put like interests and put like a little bio in it and stuff. Usual things for apps of this kind of style. So I was mostly just expecting, like, you know, obviously they'd probably have Terraria as like listed as one of their interests, because you can like do that. You can list their like tags. They work kind of like tags, but it's all like the things you're interested in. So I was expecting just stuff like that in it, because obviously they're in the Terraria group. Why would you not put Terraria as one of your interests? This person literally only had one interest on their account. There was only one interest listed. Goodness, I can't say that word. And it wasn't Terraria. That one interest wasn't Terraria. It wasn't Minecraft. It wasn't anything like that. The one interest they had listed on their account was fursuit face sitting. I don't know, just something random and funny I thought I saw, and it was like, okay. I never accept friend requests from accounts like that. And for obvious reasons. There was, unfortunately, one time where I made that mistake simply because I was like, oh, it's nice, you know? We'll probably never talk anyways. And then we did end up talking, and the person ended up being like an absolute fucking creep, so unfortunate things. I guess tell me which kind of style of video you all prefer. Like if you prefer these kind of videos where I'm just kind of building and talking as I go, not really talking too much about the building right now, which I'll probably work on next time I do one of these. I'll probably try my best to talk a little more about it as I go. Do I want a piggy bank or do I want to do books? I think a book here and then a flower pot would be interesting. Just like that. There you go, that's kind of cool looking. I think that's the basement area just about complete then. Which means I get to move on to the upper layer. Chandeliers look so goofy in this game, I swear. I don't like them. What about the copper one? Maybe the copper one would look better. Yeah, it doesn't stick out quite as much, I feel. Still don't like this. It's hanging down too low. Stop! Get out of the fucking... Okay. We'll put... That's a thing? Terraria constantly seems to stress about how cruel it is to kill bunnies no matter what, and then here they have this item right here. One of my inspirations for building in Terraria is Blue JT Gaming, and I do really like their buildings, obviously, that's why they're one of my inspirations for these. But at the same time, like, I don't know, their buildings always feel way too, like, cluttered for my personal taste. I think I'm gonna put an oil sconce there instead of candelabra. I don't know, I definitely prefer the much cleaner buildings. And so a lot of, like, the super cluttered buildings Blue Jay does with, like, all the different types of background walls thrown in and all that, like, they're cool, and I do still like them, but still, it's just like, seems like there's a little bit too much going on, in my opinion, in a lot of those. So, how does this work? Aww. I'm just duplicating candles because the paint tiles thing doesn't work the way it used to. Well, that's a little disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. Oh well, this looks fine. And we'll summon in the... We'll summon the Demolitionist. This will be his house. There we go. Okay, I think it looks pretty cool. I definitely could do more with the landscaping around it here. I don't know how long I've been recording. Oh, I've only been going 20 minutes. I can definitely do more with the landscaping. Oh, you know what? I got an idea. Okay, I don't want to use this one though. Cheat sheet's better. So there are like these stone walls that I believe you can only really get at a graveyard. Yeah, these. You can get green mossy wall, as well as craggy stone wall, I guess. And then maybe some of this... No. I guess cave dirt could work. Alright, I want to get the paint tool. This is something I know I can do, I believe. Grab this, go to the paint tiles. And then, oh wait, actually, I want to grab stone first. And then with the paint tool, we can add these stalactites in. Or whatever that one is. I think that's a stalactite, right? And I can get a couple of these. I do see there's another one up here that I can put in right next to it, just like that. There we go. It's kind of cool. This area is starting to be pretty nice looking, I think. Strange plant work there? I feel like it doesn't. What if I paint it brown? I can't paint it brown from here. There we go. Yeah, because now it looks kind of like a weed, I guess. So I'm going to go away somewhere. We're going to set up the camera right here. I'm going to leave. I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to use camera controls. And this is how we will get our thumbnail image. Let's go. Oh, I didn't put the... I didn't have these plants grow. I need to do that yet. That means I gotta make the thumbnail again, damn it. I'm definitely willing to do a lot more of these, if that is wanted. I had quite a bit of fun doing this one, so... Yeah, so I guess this is where I'll end it for now. Yeah, I've said this a couple of times now, but make sure to comment down below if you want more of these, and if not, do nothing, I guess.